Hello, everyone. Our dear, dear viewers at home. My dear, dear players, it's so good to see your faces. And welcome to the Dice That Bind Us. This is going to be much later than the day it's supposed to be said, but as we were recording on this day, I just want to say thank you to all of the moms, the stepmoms, the foster moms. I'm doing a Mother's Day thing. Fuck you. It's going to be 3 months down the line. Fuck it. They deserved recognition throughout the year. We're doing the thing.
You're totally right.
All the dads that do the job of a mom, adopted moms,
mom friends,
furry moms,
everybody. We love and appreciate you all. None of us would be here without you. Doesn't get more straightforward than that. So thank you to all mom figures, mom friends, and the like. Now, Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Woo. I think it's time for some Dungeons and Dragons stuff. A recap of the thrilling first day on an airship of our group of people. Some of our heroes did some training. They fought some birds. And that took a majority of the time that we did do. That being said, some people started doing their jobs. Garagak, while doing inventory of the ship, found a mysterious archway on the very bottom deck of the ship. Upon further inspection with the rest of the group later, they found trapped inside of this archway, a devil. The group went back later that night, after a long day, we'll say, having not yet rested from the rock fight earlier, and decided that if they were going to have further conversation with this devil, it should be in the morning after they had taken a rest. And we're more prepared. We joined back with our party the morning after the meeting of a devil and a Lysander-led group therapy session. My players, it is the morning you have just woken up from a night's slumber. The world is yours.
The Bartos is hungover.
Are we still on course to the Worm Caves or the temple? I think we're going to the temple to meet up with Harshnag, yes?
Was that the plan that was made past the Worm Caves?
I will double check our course.
Survival check, my guy.
Okay. 13.
Are you proficient in survival?
No.
What's your add your proficiency bonus to it?
At this point, what is it?
Should be 16, 17?
Well, 4. So
17.
It'll make it 17.
Yeah, you are on course towards the temple in the Eye of the All-Father. You have the day ahead of you. What would you like to do?
So I go to our friend, and I'm like, it's time to keep training, yeah?
If you would like, of course.
I mean, I gotta do something other than cook and avoid those guys when they do their therapy. And so yeah, let's get some more training going.
Well, you know what to do.
I do it. I start running laps or whatever.
Perfect.
Like, oof, nothing like seeing a fat Goliath run on the deck of a ship.
The rest of you?
Do we want to go talk to the devil living in our ship?
Seems like the Bartos does not know if advantageous is the word. A smart thing to do.
They seemed
pleasant.
Nice.
We are all alive today, so that is objectively a good thing.
Or do we want to just kind of put a metaphorical pin in this and deal with it another time?
The Bartos will say, we put many pins in many things that do not get addressed. This may be something that is worth addressing.
That is true. We did technically open their door at all times.
Yes.
And they promised us they would not leave.
And as far as we know, they have not. So
there's that.
Zexum loosely approaches as you're having this conversation and goes, well, Anik will be training for about 2 hours' time.
Oh, God,
the rest of you would like to continue the training that you started yesterday for the next couple hours. Then you can all go have your talks with the magic door creature.
Zexon, will you bring me the barrel?
Like nods and there's a barrel sitting next to you.
2 hours?
2 hours.
Shall we meet then, Lysander? All right. And Departos just buries his head in the rotten fruit.
He never wants a cup.
Yeah, there is much easier ways of doing things, but as the stories go, head empty, no thought.
Zexum looks at you, Zycor. Would you like to continue your training as well?
I've already started.
Okay, good.
I'm assuming I started at least 4 hours ago, or some time ago, since I only have
Sure.
to sleep for 4 hours.
I mean, Zexum sleeps, so you would have waited until they woke up in the morning.
That's
But
fine.
Ileana, Lysander, and Garagak, what would you guys like to do for 2 hours?
I'm gonna go around and make sure all the ballistas and cannons and stuff are loaded, like ready for use.
You start to go around. Gum Gum kind of like, you can see Gum Gum is down there and he's like half inside of the barrel of a cannon and like one arm just like outstretched, and you just hear this like and all of the cannons and ballistas. You do a full inspection. Go ahead and roll me.
Geragak, did you mend the whole Gum Gum shot in our boat?
Yeah, I think that was the first thing I did after the fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's patched up. Roll me a history check, because it's the only knowledge roll that I can think of.
Shit.
Is it the only int skill you're not proficient in?
+0. Yeah, that's not good. I still got a 16.
16. You do notice one thing. The ballista in the very front of the ship, as you're looking and trying to load it, looks like it has a different setup to it. It looks a little bulkier, a little heavier. And you can see the bolts that lie next to it have, instead of coming to an like an arrow's head, the bolt ends in what looks to be like a loose set of almost like claws or like a grabber.
Hmm.
The reason I had you roll a history check is you would know that these are meant to fire blast orbs on the head of a ballista bolt.
Oh.
That's pretty good. I'll take that information to the captain and let them know.
Perfect.
We have none of those anymore.
You would have Tempbard's bag.
I thought that would have also
I thought that was
disintegrated.
disintegrated.
Nope. Just the only thing that gets disintegrated when things are disintegrated is the person.
Oh.
Magic
okay.
items cannot be destroyed. So the bag of
Oh, yeah, those
bag
are
with
magic.
all of the blast orbs, all of that stuff is still very much so intact and in your guys' possession.
Oh, we have the rifle.
You have all of the guns.
Oh.
But yeah, so you spend a couple hours making sure everything's up to snuff with the guns and ballistas. Ileana and Lysander?
I am still hesitant on what this training is. So I do not necessarily have anything in particular I'd like to push on at the moment. So
I go fast.
people doing. There's part of me who wants to dodge better, but also I am in plate. It does not matter. I mean, it doesn't help me with like traps and stuff. But yeah,
As you're having this sort of like self monologue to yourself, learning about the ship, as soon as you said the word training, Zexum is just kind of there. Hey,
hello.
you said training?
Potentially, I am not positive on what I would like to improve in myself.
You said dodging?
Could be useful.
Yes, and then you said because you wear plate mail, not entirely needed.
At least in combat.
But what if you're ever not wearing plate mail?
I tend to not be not wearing plate mail, but I suppose you are correct.
What if you're attacked in the middle of the night?
I'm not used to having a place to roost, so I suppose that is much more likely in a airship than it has ever been on the road before. Yeah, I should get better at dodging.
Good. Go stand on the very bow of the ship.
Okay. I do so.
Guides you over. Okay, now dodge. And as you're standing there, facing outwards in front of the ship, you see birds. Just dive bombing past you, like coming at speeds that you are like, you can't see them in the distance, and all of a sudden they're just there and pushing past you. and you spend 2 hours of your life having birds smash into your plate mail and like bounce off and fly away as you're
My
trying
hair
to
is
dodge out of the way.
Full of
Be
feathers.
careful with those guys. They gotta make it back to home, yeah?
Zexum looks over and goes, "Don't worry, no birds are harmed in the process of this training.
Oh, okay.
They're magic birds."
Oh, that makes it okay.
Yeah. Eliana?
I would like to ask Zexum to come with me out of earshot of anybody else.
They follow you.
Cool. Hey, Zexum. I need a couple hours to myself. Can you keep everybody away from me for a while?
Well, they'll all be doing their training. So you have 2 hours.
Awesome, thank you. And then I'll skip to my room.
Okay. And what are you doing in your room?
I'm just studying and not grieving over tempo. Juliana's grieving over tempo.
Okay. No problem there. A couple hours pass. All of you, besides Garagak, are, you come back, you're a little more drained than you were. Some of you are physically exhausted. Some of you aren't feeling the greatest. Some of you know that you'll have bruises and bumps for the next few days. Garagak, you are sure that all of your stuff is up to snuff. You did your job well.
Awesome.
And all of you sort of loosely reconvene on the deck of the ship.
This is probably useful, but I'm going to regret doing this.
Ugh.
Proceeds to try and pull miscellaneous feathers, deeply embedded in this mass of curly hair.
What happened to you?
Dodging birds. Tabartos, you do know you can use a cup, right?
Zapartos has made his choice. He will lie in the grave that he has dug.
Can you pull yourself together enough to go speak to a devil?
It made Zapartos vomit very quickly.
Zaxim, is he allowed to vomit as part of the training?
Is Zapartos allowed to vomit as part of the training?
They just kind of stare blankly at you.
If you're going to be more hearty, you should try to keep it down.
Although the smell, it's
Let's
not
go.
so good. And I'll cast Create Water over the top of them to douche.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that was refreshing. Okay, let's go.
Would go. Zaxim, have you seen Ileana?
Yes, where is Ileana?
Training.
Oh, what are they training?
In their room. Training.
Oh,
We will be sure to get her on the way down.
there's probably something to do with books, knowing Ileana. That makes
Yes,
sense.
books. Yes.
Yes.
They want to read faster?
That they read many things, so reading faster would be very good for them.
Yes.
I'll send Mr. Mutton to go check on Ilya.
Okay. Ileana, it's been a couple hours and there's a small, just on your door.
I'll get up, put the knife away, and then the Rakdos knife that Chibi gave me, put that away, and then answer the door.
As soon as the door cracks open, you hear this, "Bah!" and just see Mr. Mutton's looking up at you.
Oh, did you come and get me? Has it been 2 hours already? Okay, yeah.
Just
I'll
nods.
scoop up Mr. Mutton. Is this okay? And then I'll walk back towards the body.
Okay. You all reconvene at the lower deck. I assume you were heading to go talk to the devil again.
If
That's
this
what we
devil
said.
left, I am going to be very angry.
Agreed?
I'll walk to Garagag with Mr. Mutton. Thank you, Garagag. Here's Mr. Mutton. He's great.
No problem. I take Mr. Mutton.
Or no.
Kind of put him on my back.
Perfect.
Ileana, how was your training?
It was good. I'm learning how to use my dagger better. You know that thing that I cast? I'm trying to do it better.
Oh, excellent. You already do it so well. The power that you will be able to wield after mastering it more will be insurmountable.
Yeah.
Good luck and well wishes.
I'll study you for a second, and then I'll cast precipitation to like clean you up a little bit. You're
Oh,
pretty
thank
much like
you.
it's going well too.
Tepartos is very ill.
You're doing great, Tapatos.
So to the door to speak to
Yes.
this
Please.
boat friend.
We should probably ask them their name.
I don't think they could remember well in the darkness, and then we were all tired, and we gave them the torch and walked away.
Okay, well, in the light, we should ask their name. Yes.
I would go up and tap on the door and then open
So
it.
you guys, as you walk down, nothing has changed. The door is still like open. The torch is still sitting burning. And you see this devil kind of just sitting in his chair. He goes, "Oh, hey! Hey, guys! Hey! Hi! Howdy!
Hello.
Welcome back. It really hasn't been a whole night already. Wow, time flies. Time flies.
Yeah, time flies when you're aware of it, huh?
Oh, time flies when you're having fun.
You're
Glad to
having-
hear you are having fun.
Yeah.
What is your name?
My name?
Yes.
I don't think you can pronounce it.
Oh yeah, we call you Beast in the Boat.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
That's right. That's right. Is there anything you prefer? Is Boat Beast good?
Boat piece is fine with me.
So you're put here by Bahamut.
Kind of, yeah. That's the easiest way to say it. I was locked here by paladins of Bahamut.
That sounds almost antithetical to itself.
What?
Why would it be? Paladins of a dragon god
No,
locked away
never
a
mind.
devil.
Never mind. Tepartos is getting his religion mixed up. So
Did
sorry.
you switch Baphomet and
Baphomet
Bahamut
and
again?
Bahamut? Yes, just like last night.
How many times?
Apparently twice.
Okay.
More than that at this point.
Yes.
Why
anyway.
did you get locked away? You
Well,
appear
then-
to be adorned in devil skulls.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Kill devils?
I hunt and kill devils. But, those paladins, they see a devil and they're like, oh, no, no. And so they tried to kill me and I defended myself. And so more paladins came and they attacked me. So I defended myself. And then a lot of paladins came and they locked me in here.
It sounds as though you have had a rough time of it.
No, it wasn't that bad. It's fine.
Do you
Still
want?
alive.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, he is still alive.
Yeah.
Yes, very
True.
true. Do you wish to remain in our boat?
I mean, I don't wish to remain imprisoned in your boat.
I mean, technically, you're not imprisoned now.
Well, no, but I gave you my word I'd stay here until morning and talk to you again. So here I am.
But past this morning, you shall be released upon the world.
Well,
After this
that's
conversation.
I'm leaving it up to you guys. Your judgment call.
Well,
So you're a devil who hunts devils. Do you
Yeah,
have a
those
boss?
guys are real pieces of shit. No, I'm kind of my own boss. I do my own thing.
A vigilante of sorts.
You have any idea how the layers of hell work and like how the devil power structure functions?
a little bit, yes.
Just Zycor shaking his head. Nope.
We would love a group explanation.
Sure. So basically, devils are in the power structure they are, and they take the forms that they are based on how powerful they are. So what you could meet as an imp 1,000 years later could be something like me. It's all based off of how good they are at what they do. Some people gain power by like making deals and claiming souls. Other people gain power by killing the guy above them. Some people gain power by other stuff. It's all about power structure. And so I got to the point where there was really only a few steps upwards to take. And all that responsibility just wasn't my game. But I had some friends who were, lower on the totem pole, really great guys. And they needed a little bit of help climbing the ranks. So I would go with them and I'd like really fuck up whoever was above them and then let them get that last little scratch in. So then they would climb up the rank. But then, power goes to their head and then they turn into assholes. And so you got to kill them. But then, somebody's taking their place. And it's this whole cycle of just you kill asshole after asshole. But with devils, there's just always another asshole in line.
So you were effectively an assassin for hire in the Nine Hells.
Nobody ever pays me for it. I just do it.
You're a
Are you?
power leveler.
Yes, I suppose. Are you trying to become akin to Asmodeus? Are you trying to be top dog, so to
do you know
speak?
how much that guy has to take care of? He has a lot of responsibility. That's a big job. I'm not a big job kind of guy.
Yeah, it
So
sounds
you-
like you have reached the peak of your ambition.
Yeah,
Kind of want to be a middle manager at the best
yeah.
of the hells.
Oh, of anywhere really, but hell's the only real place that a devil can go to, live his life.
Yeah, paladins can be uptight.
That they can, especially those Bahamut paladins. They hold themselves all high and mighty over the other paladins. It's just not a good time for anybody.
I am fortunate I have not come across any.
Oh, you will. You will.
Will we?
We are seeking the dragons after all.
Oh, yes.
Yes. You'll likely have to interact with them. And they will likely not be too keen to hear that we have this powerful devil assassin on our ship.
If you tell them about me, well, then they're gonna try to, they're gonna come and try to take me down. And well, I don't want your ship to get hurt. So
We also do not want our ship to get hurt. To be honest, Tupartos believes he speaks for everybody when he says we do not wish anything be hurt that does not directly deserve the hurting. You seem to be... follow me, Lysander. I see your face just...
This is just a very new stance for you. Because it
Tupartos
has
is-
shifted greatly from nothing deserves to be hurt.
Tupartos is really, really trying and struggling with the identity that Tupartos is going on. And he is currently facing down a literal member of the Nine Hells and is not trying to smite them back into the evilness of their existence, of yada, yada, yada.
You can't smite things. That's my job.
I can smite things.
Lysander, you
What?
can smite things.
Yeah.
Are you a paladin?
Dear God, no. You think that's just a paladin thing?
Unholy
see.
smite.
No, I mean, like, bards can learn how to smite, and wizards can learn how to smite, and clerics can learn how to smite. Specific fighters can learn how to smite. All sorts of people can smite. You just get the divine smite. That's the specialty.
Zygor, you were saying something?
I was just saying, if he's that good at killing devils, do you want to
Yes.
possibly help kill giants instead?
Wow. I've killed some fire giants.
Are we killing? Hold on. We have to get to the Nine Hells.
You do?
We do. We do.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, we're on a big mighty quest to get a hold of ancient giant relics taken by a barbarian tribe.
Very
go-
specific reason.
I'm gonna go walk next to him and then look up at him and then kind of point to all of them. They're the chosen ones because they don't pick a name.
Oh, wow. The chosen ones.
Uh-huh.
It is my deepest pleasure to meet you, O chosen one. And he very deeply bows. I am Boat Beast.
A pleasure to make the acquaintance, both.
I would have treated you with far more dignity and respect if I knew you were the chosen ones.
It's okay.
Can I roll for sarcasm?
Roll an insight check, yeah.
It is
Thank
just the
you.
portmanteau that has been labeled. It's not.
They don't like picking group names, so they're going by. Everyone's
We
just calling
have
them.
been busy and didn't think PR was the biggest part of our
Crit
problems.
succeeded.
There is zero sarcasm in him. It's
Is he
To be honest,
smiling?
we're
No.
just doing our best. You can call us by our names.
what was that, Coda?
Is he smiling?
Yeah.
Is his mouth open? Okay.
There's-
Can I like look close to see if he has any golden plate tooth?
roll a perception check.
Okay.
If it's this fucking easy.
It was worth a shot.
You guys have been playing for me for almost a year, if not
That's not,
a
that's
year.
not good. That's not good.
You think you'd think by now.
Nothing's that easy.
Hey,
You
maybe
really
you
think
throw
I
us a
would just hand
curveball
you-
of something too easy that we would overlook it.
He's done it to us twice. You know, the whole turning around to find the leaf thing to put in there. Because we didn't do that.
That's
The
true.
colors or whatever, and the elemental stuff that we also weren't really paying attention to.
Yeah, we're dumb.
No matter what happens, Alex will find our weakness.
Don't worry, Hero. You're doing great. You crushed that elemental puzzle.
Hell yeah, you
Good.
did.
Druids, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, Garagak, no golden tooth. You don't see a golden tooth.
Do you know of a gold-plated tooth somewhere in the Nine Hells? That is very vague, I understand, but related to ancient giant gold-plated tooth?
Oh,
That's fair. Yep.
I could get you there. Well, I could tell you how to get there to start looking.
I mean, we probably have another place to go first, but if it is a tell us how to
Oh.
get there, that is useful.
It's pretty easy. You just have to find a devil of at least 7th layer or higher, kill them, take their heart, and perform a ritual on it that'll open a gate. And then that gate will take you to the 9 layers of hell.
Completely unrelated. If you do not mind our asking, what level are you?
2nd.
Really?
Yeah.
So we need to find somebody 5 whole levels.
Or does it go
higher than
9
you.
to 1? Is 1 top?
Yeah, 1's the top.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're very powerful.
I was like, he literally said he was a few steps away from the top and chose not to go any higher because it was boring.
That
He
is
has
what the Partos
responsibility.
assumed. That is why he had a bit of confusion.
Yeah, it's like there's like where I'm at, and then there's where like the devil lords are, and then there's like the offshoot that's like past the 9 layers. That's like its own little thing. That's where Asmodeus is. He used to be on the 1st layer with everybody else, but then he decided to, franchise, and now is doing his own thing. Nobody really knows what the fuck he's up to. We just know we gotta listen to him. Well, as much as a devil would listen to their superiors.
It seems to be a very complicated structure.
Mostly, the strong will become strong, and the weak will follow their orders.
Less complicated.
Honestly, that's kind of how it works topside too, so.
To be fair, honestly, that's about the findings we found. Well,
Do you happen to know of an organization called Xerxes?
Yep.
we would love to talk to you about that.
Okay.
Are they friends of yours?
No,
Good start.
I don't really do. I had like 6 friends, and then I ultimately ended up having to kill them all because they became assholes. So
Right, with the whole devil and the coming up and the killing the other devils, and then they became the higher devils, and you had to kill those devils thing.
yeah,
Yes.
What does Xerxes have to do with the 9 hells?
well, like a lot.
In what ways?
Well, their president is the devil.
Excuse me?
Asmodeus heads Xerxes?
He's up there. He's higher up there. I don't
not
think
the
he's
highest.
No, he's not the highest. There's like so it's kind of like the 9 layers of hell. So you got the
Yes.
very tippy top in this other place where there's like the like supreme head person. And then there's like the first layer, and that's where these 3 other dipshits are. And then there's like the 2nd level, and that's where Asmodeus sits.
So Dandelion is Asmodeus's upper manager?
You mean the traveler?
The traveler,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
The traveler oversees the literal king of hell.
Well, kind of.
In
That's a
this
very
organization,
very simple way to put it. Yes.
I'm going to look dead at Partos and say, "What the fuck did you guys piss off?"
a lot.
Apparently someone who is slightly higher in the powder structure than the devil. But,
Capital
you know,
T, capital D.
if I need to find a silver lining here or else everything is going to fall apart. If Ivan is working with Xerxes, he's on his way to taking over hell.
Who's Ivan?
Our friend who signed a contract and went to hell.
Cat.
That was stupid.
Yes, it was his
To be
choice.
fair, for him, probably not.
We're still not convinced he's not trying to overthrow all of Xerxes or hell in this exact moment. We can talk to Ivan.
Can we?
If anyone can message someone,
Who can? Ileana?
I can see what I can do. I mean, I can't right now, but talk to me tomorrow. I'll see
I
what
mean,
I can
like-
do.
in general, it's a thing. Well, if Ileana can do it as a preparation thing, probably you can as well, Tavartos.
Do I have access to message?
You have access to sending.
Oh,
Yeah,
I do have
yeah.
access to sending.
You would need sending. Message wouldn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Message
Yeah,
the
okay.
cantrip.
Also,
yeah.
Ileana has never met Ivan, so would not be a good person to try and
That's
contact.
true. I just
Exactly,
assumed that
yeah.
Ileana was the only one who had access to that. I didn't know I had sending.
It's just that's a
I think
thing
you
that
do.
came into my head. We can now just contact Ivan at some point.
That's probably
me-
important.
Let me take you guys on a journey through Ian's brain. Whenever you get a long rest, Ian goes, long rest button, confirm, and then he moves on. Every time you level up, Ian looks at how many spell slots he has, and if he has ones of higher levels he can learn, he looks at what the new healing or resurrection spells are.
You know,
clicks
you're
those
saying
ones.
this, but you're wrong because I do change them around.
He doesn't look at all the options. He just looks at.
I do look at all the options.
I
I'm
need
sorry
more
that
healing
this
you
week
need
that we
today,
had
or
a 2-week break that I forgot I had sending in a brief moment.
We've had this conversation like 4 times.
To be fair, I kind of do the same thing. So, you know, it's
Yeah.
not that
See,
big a deal.
No, it was just loosely giving Ian shit.
In fact,
Well, especially
today
I
like
was
gotta
the-
find
I'm
some reason to do
also
so.
a preparation caster and rarely change around my spells.
today was the first day I actually looked at my spells and decided to make a few changes.
Oh,
I did make changes today. I just didn't see sending.
Ian, I'm just giving you shit.
I know you're really good at
So
it.
just that was a thing that cropped into my mind in the conversation. We could have at some point check in on Ivan, who is working for Xerxes, and maybe get probably not a lot of information because it will probably behoove him not to share information from Xerxes unless he is actively forbade from doing so. But hey, we can talk to the cat.
Absolutely. Consider this as soon as possible. Yes.
Speaking of sending, here you go, Partos.
What?
I will give you back Olan Stone.
Oh, thank you. This was important. We should talk to Olan.
Why?
I'd just give him a heads up on what's going on.
We have
It's
no
only been
updates.
like one day, huh?
We killed a bunch of birds, and we have a demon in the boat.
I
Devil.
don't think
So sorry.
Devil.
Very sorry. Did not mean to give that derogatory anything there.
Let
Uh,
him rest. He's had a very long few months.
He really has.
With me harassing him every day, it probably didn't help.
It happens.
So, Xerxes in close quarters with the 9 levels.
Well,
I mean, they're also an organization of order, so it makes sense they would be aligned with devils and the hells because they're
yeah.
ultimately the
concept of
people of
law.
like they're probably connected enough in some capacity.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know who the big boss is?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. It was worth a shot in the dark, though.
Some primeval ancient chaos deity, perhaps.
Order deity.
Well, I mean, I suppose there is the order deity. We've only had the run-in with the chaos deity, and Tapartos is just trying to throw something in there.
Xerxes is an organization of order. They would not be headed
That's-
up by chaos unless that was a weird ironic twist, and the entire point of Dandyland was useless. Sorry, I'm very existential right now. A lot of things are going on. And does anyone else have questions for both Beast?
Bartos's brain hurts.
Hi, baby. Can I call you baby?
Sure.
Awesome. So you know how to get to hell, right?
Uh-huh.
You know how to get to like any other of like we need to go to all the elemental planes. Do you know how to get there?
I know there are gates to all the other planes that are, scattered around the prime material,
Oh,
but I don't know where they are. Technically, you don't have to do the whole kill the devil heart ritual thing to get to the 9 layers. You just there's other steps that you can do that work. You could just find the gate and just walk on through it.
Do
you know
where
where
I-
that one is?
No,
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the first way sounded more fun anyway.
I
This
can get
is-
behind that.
Yeah, this is the only devil we currently have access to, and I like this one. So
I don't want to kill this one.
I don't think we'd stand much of a chance, to be fair.
exactly.
Agreed.
Can you summon us a devil to kill?
Yeah.
You probably have underlings of someone who is 7th level
No.
or higher. Oh,
No, I don't do the whole underling thing. It's too much work. I'm not an organizer. I just want to do my thing.
Do you have
But I
any
could
under-
summon something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it will be or how strong it'll be, but I could summon one.
Could it potentially be something as strong or stronger than you?
Absolutely.
Then maybe this is not the gamble we want to take.
If I had to equate it to a real world situation, I would say it would be determined by dice rolling to see what, like if we had to break things down into challenge rating and like some semblance of a level of balance to your group's dichotomy, plus the others on the ship, plus myself probably, because I've already stated I like to kill devils, so it would be weird if another one popped up and I didn't join the fight.
oh,
It would
even
be
considered. That's great.
it would be randomizing based off of those categories to figure out what I would summon. So we could always try it.
We could.
Hmm.
That
That
being
would
said,
be a post worm cave situation, I would think,
we should finish the worm caves first, should we not?
because we are on the way there, and I don't want to just abandon the boat. We also have Phil Soup Gum Gum. We have people
do.
who can help us. Post worm caves, though, are you okay hanging out for a few days? Help us go to hell, and then we let you home.
I mean, if you need me to be here, I will stay.
Can I tug on Lysander's sleeve?
I would lean down. Yes.
You should just let him go. He's been really helpful.
Yeah, I honestly, yeah, I feel that way as well. I don't want to keep him here. He's been here for a very long time.
Let's,
And he seems to have goals that align with us.
let's just ask him to come back. If he does, awesome. If he doesn't, oh well. I mean, he seems really cool.
Do you know how to come back here if we let you leave?
Yeah.
Would you be willing to come back here and maybe help us go to hell? We'll just. A couple of us consensus, totally fine with you leaving, but we want to have a group consensus because boat prison. I don't know how boat prison rules work.
Well, yeah, I'm largely in favor of a unanimous decision of whether I stay or go. It seems only fair.
So my
yeah.
question is, do you have a current contract that you couldn't do because you are trapped?
Contract, no. Thing I was doing, yeah.
Yeah, was that just a general killing of the devils, or is it? Do you have a specific one?
I was actually looking at a non-devil.
Oh yeah, who
before.
that?
Well, this is going to sound a little nuts, so bear with me.
Okay.
But there's this guy who's been causing a real stir. He's kind of a dick. Looks a little like that one, and points at Lysander. And from what I understand, he's been stealing soul energy from lower end devils to try and raise his own clout. So
Shit.
I think I give my consent to letting him go.
Lysander?
I don't want this devil to kill my brother.
oh
It kind of looks like me,
Yeah.
shorter hair, kind of a dick.
yeah, that's
Big
pretty much
dick.
exactly.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Oh.
Didn't he kidnap his sister? And I point to Garagag.
Yes, I
Or
want
not
to.
really kidnap, but he has his sister.
I would like to deal with my brother. I would rather not kill my brother. I would like to try and dig him out of this weird devil organization and yell at him a whole bunch and see if it fixes it.
You want me to go get him?
Would you be willing to do that? And are you trying to fulfill a contract, or are
No.
you just like, hey, I should take care of this guy?
Things get kind of fucked when non-devils try to enter the devil's race.
Yes.
And I don't mean race like the type of creature they are, but like the race for power that exists in
Yes.
devil culture.
Yes, yes.
And honestly, he's doing a little bit too good of a job. So
Concerning.
it could be. It's not now. I'm kind of the type of guy that likes to cut the head off problems before they become bigger problems. And this
Yeah.
guy seems like a problem whose head needs to be cut off. No offense.
Would you be willing to not cut off his head if we can convince him to stop being such a meanie?
Yeah. No, I say, yeah, I'll just go get him and bring him back. I can do that.
We do have an eternal hell prison right here.
Ooh.
You would need. Hey. It is attuned to me,
Oh, okay, that's fair.
but
I don't want to lock you in here with my brother.
no. If you want your brother to be alive and you're gonna leave me and him in a room together,
Yeah, I did. For your sake, I didn't want you locked in here with my brother.
if you were to find a capable, like a really capable paladin of Bahamut, they could adjust it to work as a cage for your brother.
Got another thing for the list.
Because yep, if we didn't put him in a box in some way or another, he would just leave and keep doing the devil soul stealing thing that he is currently doing.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Ah,
if we think of it this way, our problems currently are as such. They are the ordering, they are Xerxes, they are potentially the Nine Hells, and also this whole chaos order business we seem to have gotten ourselves tied into, potentially. Departos just feels like this will come back to bite us at some juncture in some way, shape, or form. With Xerxes specifically, there are three main heads of this snake before we get up to the big, bad, shitty conclusion. Dandelion is obviously one of them. This big Goliath person is another, and your brother is a third. We wish your brother no harm, and we have an excellent avenue to be able to pursue this in the least confrontational way we can with our new friend BB. Is it okay if Tepartos also calls you BB?
Yeah.
Thank you, BB. It seems as though if we are able to find some way to trap your brother that not only diminishes the forces of who we are fighting against, but also gives you some attempt or some chance to be able to find peace with your brother while also giving BB something to do and a purpose and get them out of this prison.
yeah, the ability to BB elsewhere.
Exactly. It seems like the right thing to do. But again, you are the captain and...
I am fine with this plan. It only brings up a couple of issues of A, finding a very high-level paladin of Bahamut.
Yes.
Who, if they know we're working with a devil, Both Beast will keep you on the DL. If we run into any of them, we would like to keep you safe, which is a new thing for me. I'd not met any devils. You're the nicest one thus far.
The Bartos as well.
Also, if we take somebody near the top of the pyramid out of the structure, who is to say Xerxes isn't going to come down directly on our own heads when we steal my brother away from the organization?
Haven't they already been trying to anyways? We seem to be a high priority for them. I don't know how much higher we could be on the list.
Stealing one of their mini bosses high, but
They
Yeah.
haven't sent the 3 of them after us.
At the same
Yes.
time.
Or after you, at least.
Zykor, this is what you signed up for. I hope you're aware of this.
See, this wasn't in the original story.
Oh, you didn't know about Xerxes. You just know about the giant thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Xerxes is behind the giant thing because they don't want it to happen because they would like a global genocide to happen. So it's all kind of tied into one pretty little bow. The general public just doesn't tend to get that information.
To be fair, the giant thing is just auxiliary.
Yeah, it's like a sub quest that's just like tied to the main quest that we kind of need to help. We technically don't even need to go get these relics.
Is that what I've done? Is this,
Yes.
Have I taken the
Storm King's
entirety of the Storm King's Thunder campaign and made it just
A sub
a
quest.
pseudo guiding side quest?
Yeah.
Yes. I like this
Fucking
one better
wizards.
anyway.
Let him write for you guys. Let him write for you. So good plan. I am fine with it. If everyone is okay with this, it'll take my brother off the table, not make him a threat to us, because we already know he can come find us at any given point in time and fuck up our shiz, for lack of a better word. But this does put more of a magnifying glass on all of us. Also, we're kind of doing a thing right now, so I don't know if we want to sidetrack, but people are okay with it.
I mean, do you currently know where a high-level paladin of Bahamut resides?
We do not.
Then is there a point to stop and go look for your brother right now? You can't really
it
trap
wouldn't
him
be
here.
like a this moment exact thing, but it would be dedicating some resources to. We have Dino's dogs.
We have lots of resources.
Do we have a way to contact Dino's dogs?
Sending stone, I think. We'll give Tepartos 8 hours and he will have sanding.
Because we could contact them and have them start scouring for paladins to have them reach out to us.
Work. We could also try to talk to Olan and see if he has any resources that he may, or strings at least, that he may be able to pull.
Because I know Silvery Moon is typically a haven of arcane, not so much divine, but
You
may know
probably
people.
somebody. From what it sounds like, our current objective is immediate, and that is the worm caves. However, we have many things to look into, and many of our helpers and resources that we can put feelers out in many places. So it may be worthwhile to assign tasks to certain individuals while we take care of the artifact at hand. And when we are finished with that, we can check in with everybody else and see where the wind may take us next.
It seems reasonable for Bartos you to try to reach out to one of the Dinos. Give me a few moments and I will get their name for you, which I'm sure you already know very heartily. The person who is new in command for Dino's dogs. I can try to talk to Olan and see if he knows anyone. And in the meantime, if you do not mind staying here for a little bit while we get the paladin thing squared away, we could give you like books. We can give you something to do.
I would like to offer the point that this is not a I go like
You could
disappear.
if you come back.
No, but that's this is not going to be a I disappear, I judo chop your brother in the neck, and then I'm back in an instant. Like, it's good to have the search for the paladin going, but I also have to try and figure out how to find and incapacitate your brother non-lethally.
Oh,
So,
that's
like-
100%. I did not know the resources you needed. You're welcome to go on your hunt. You're welcome to if
If
you-
nothing else, BB could bring us some information about your brother.
it's true.
I'm just happy to not be in a box for the first time in 4,000 years.
Yeah, you're welcome to, if this is going to sound dumb, you're welcome to come back and use this as like a place. We will permanently keep the door open. Gergek, your face says otherwise.
Wait, no. He,
And I think
you've
you're
been
thinking-
in the boat for 4,000 years.
Mhm.
And Lysander, how old is your brother?
Yeah.
Like,
Is he 4,000 years old?
no.
Wait,
What is this druid wavelength that is going on? Explain yourselves.
well,
If he was on a mission
4,000 years
before he
ago.
got put in this box to kill your brother,
Ah!
Druidcraft OP.
Who looked like us 4,000 years ago and was stealing devil soul? That's not my brother.
Quite literally, no one looked like you 4,000 years ago.
We are
Furbolgs
very
did not exist 4,000 years ago.
early.
Unless he got some kind of time magic thing that he going back in time, and then that makes him even stronger.
He might.
Are you
I mean,
sure?
he did put us in our own dimension for a time, and we had to do the whole game show thing.
Are you sure
sucked.
he looked like me? Was he a Furbolg? Furbolgs didn't exist when you were last freed.
That's why it was such a random occurrence. Nobody knew what the fuck he was.
Did you get his name?
No.
Unless your brother can travel through time.
That's what I'm saying.
Thing?
That's some big magic right there.
Either
Lots
way,
of mana.
No offense, but like, what if your brother's not actually your brother? At the same time, like,
I am considering.
as you guys have pointed out when I first met you, people do have a way of coming back from the dead, not necessarily, or like, becoming new beings.
I mean, we did fight simulacra of ourselves, but that still makes the 4,000 years ago problem a problem.
yes.
He grew up with me. I had memories of our childhood. He's the reason I'm a paladin. I think the time travel thing is probably more warranted.
And it could be. The thing is, we don't have answers right now. However, what we do have is an opportunity to try to find them, regardless of who this person is, whether or not they are Dianthus or somebody else. They are somebody who may be worthwhile to have here and to have locked up, for they are potentially very dangerous.
Yeah, plan still solid, set in stone. Just a lot more confusion on my end than I originally anticipated of
Which
this
is
whole
fair.
crisis of brother, not brother. But yes, Boat Beast, if you could try and find the person that you were set on previously, we'll try to find the Paladin of Bahamut, put man and box, figure out if he's my brother. Lots of big things happening. But if that seems amicable to you to continue on your quest, do not kill the person who may or may not be my brother, but bring him back, will be good.
And at that point, we can even figure out whether or not he belongs in a box. If he doesn't, we'll take him out of the box. Easiest solution.
He probably belongs in the box for at least a little bit.
Probably, but
Everyone could use with some time in the box.
I'm sure there's lots of thinking that happens in the box.
Gargak steps into the box.
As said previously, if you need to come back, you can use this as like a base of operations or anything along those lines. We will keep the door open. I have no plans of locking you back in here. You seem like an absolute delight. Just if you need like a place to stay on this plane, you're welcome to be here.
Do you mind if I spruce up the place a little bit?
Oh,
Yeah,
please do.
decorate. Feel free.
Oh, good. And you see he turns and looks into the room, kind of like tapes his sec back out, and takes one of the claws on his finger and scratches through one of the runes on the side of the door. And
Garagak is in this room.
yeah. So he scratches through this rune, and you guys see the energy that was holding it kind of flickers and then goes out. And he takes one step into the room, goes, "We'll be right back." And he shuts the door.
With Garagak in
You're
it?
in this room with BB. And he kind of looks at you and goes, "You ready to see something wild, buddy?"
Sure. What do you got?
He reaches into a belt pouch that he has on, pulls out what looks to be a small vial, like just a small empty vial. He goes, This is my place." And he tosses it. It shatters on the ground, and the room fills with a thick gray smoke. It lasts for a few seconds, and then as it dissipates, you look around and you see this elaborate mansion of a home spread out. It is elegant. It's got all of these colors of these like red and gold and crimson, all of these just different shades of beautiful colors, all of these elegant tapestries of just like different like vegetation from places, different mountain peaks, different just all sorts of just elegant art. And it is, you see it's got a very like Middle Eastern feel to it almost. There's lots of just like cushions set on the ground instead of like chairs or formal seating or anything like that. There's drapes that hang down across the room. It's a very elegant looking home. And then you can see as you take a little bit of a closer look, you see mounted in certain panels in the wall are more of the skulls of these demons, or devils rather, and all of them have small nameplates underneath them, and there's a weapon underneath each one sitting there, and they're all varied in different weapons. And he goes, "What do you think?"
This is really nice.
Thank you.
Huh.
You ever get
See-
bored, you're welcome to come and hang out for a while. It's a nice spot. It's comfy.
Yeah. I'm down to do that. Play any
I hope-
games?
I love to play games. What games do you like?
I don't really have much. I have a card game.
A card game?
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
tell you
no.
what, when I get back, you and I will set some time and we'll play some cards, okay?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I
Sounds
would
good.
love that. And he kind of like nods and goes, I'm gonna let the others in, but I figured somebody would want to see the whole process, and you seem like you'd be the most intrigued.
Yeah, this is really nice.
And so he goes, the door swings open, and when it opens back up, instead of just this dark space with this throne, you see this elaborate home laid out in front of you.
Oh, you have quite a keen eye for decoration.
Thanks. Many years of hard work. It's a little dusty. I haven't been here in a while, but home is home.
I mean, yeah, well, you spruced it up real nice. We'll keep the door unlocked. You're allowed to do the thing.
Perfect. You guys are welcome to, if you want a little bit comfier digs on the boat, there's plenty of space for everybody. And it's nice.
We have the house in our boat.
The boathouse, so
Yeah.
to speak.
That way,
Where's
if you
my
guys
room?
ever get, huh?
So where's my room?
Oh, come on! And he said takes you guys on and beckons if anybody would like to follow to take you guys on a little tour. Walks you through, and this entry hallway is just this massive open room, like all these cushions spread apart. Looks like it's just like a little lounging area. There's some small tables. You see like dice sets and like playing cards and some other games you don't really recognize. Takes you to the back, and there's a double set of spiral staircases that lead up. And he walks up one of these staircases. When he gets to the top, it's laid out into just this very like open space with some bookshelves. They're all empty, but there's bookshelves, a desk, some chairs sitting around it, and there's rooms lining the halls. 10 rooms total. And he goes, 9 rooms total, 4 on each side, and then one at the very end of the hallway. And he goes, well, the one on the end is mine, and I would appreciate you not going in that one, just out of respect for me and my home. But the rest of these are just guest rooms. So if you ever want to spruce them up your own way or whatever, you We can put little plaques on them. You know which ones are which. If you talk to me a little bit, I can shape them however you want to shape them. You know, if somebody, I know you. He points at Anuk. He goes, I know you're probably a sleep under the stars kind of guy. You know, I can make it to where your door just kind of opens up to a place in the, a forest, and you can go sleep in a forest wherever you are, wherever you want to go. You know, if you want, whatever you guys want. It's my thank you for letting me out of prison.
We're sorry you were imprisoned.
Me too.
Thank you very dearly for this hospitality. It is truly incredible.
No need to be this kind to us, and I appreciate it.
Well, I was locked away for over 4,000 years. You're the first people that have shown me kindness since I killed my 6 friends many years before that. So,
you're not going to kill us unless we try to vie for devil power, correct?
Correct.
Cool. Yeah. Maybe don't let the BB meet Ivan.
Is Ivan an asshole?
No.
Then it'd be fine.
Okay.
I tend to only kill assholes vying for devil power.
Oh, it's the Venn diagram of both things need to be present. Okay.
That small, in the middle, a little oval. That's where my murder lies.
That's a good motto, I suppose. Today has been a lot, and it's been a very short day. I am very tired. I have bird bruises all over me.
Yeah, it's like 11 in the morning, like it.
We've had a very eventful, 3 hours.
Would you like to have some lunch?
How close are we to Worm Caves? It was like a 2-day travel, right?
It was almost a 2-day travel to get back to the temple.
Mm.
So we have at least one more overnight before we get there.
You'd probably get there this evening time.
And then we get to hang out with Ghost Harshnug.
I got a thing I want to do, but I need Garagak and Mr. Mutt.
I mean, I feel like at this point it's a good time to break. I'll probably go back up deck, keep an eye on things.
Well, I go make us
how
lunch.
to be captain.
And I wander off to the galley.
Perfect.
All right, and Drake, BB, relax in your mansion. Go on adventures.
I'm gonna go look for your brother.
Thanks.
And just disappears.
Oh.
Nice guy.
Probably fine.
Why was my brother around 4,000 years ago to Partos?
Lysander, I do not know, and I'm really sorry. We're going to try our best to figure this out, though.
I was already dealing with brother might be evil. Brother might be evil, and not my brother is a little bit bigger.
That's fair. That's perfectly fair. These are
So he
difficult.
could be your brother, and just because we don't know who's exactly at the top of your little Xerxes pyramid from what the devil was saying, so we don't know how powerful or what they do. They could have been like, "Hey, your future looks good. I'm gonna do this to make you more powerful," and send him back in time. You don't know.
It's true. Yep.
And we
Zygor,
want to
do
know
you
if this is helping.
still want to be involved in all of this? Because
Yeah, I don't know. That's you have a whole organization involving King of Hell trying to kill you.
Also, actively, they have paid mercenaries a lot of money to try to hunt us down. We were able to pay one of them off because we had 4,000 gold, but now we don't have, 4 million gold, but now we don't have 4 million gold anymore. So we probably can't pay off the next set of mercenaries who come hunting for our heads.
Well, I can say my family is not going to hunt you down.
Good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
it
it's a good sign.
A few people.
Even if it was 2 million gold money, they wouldn't hunt us down?
No, we have plenty of money.
Okay, just make it. Hey, some people need the cash, and I don't blame them.
The only thing is, I would just hope that rumors don't get spread about you guys being involved with devils. Kind of turns the regular folk against you.
Again, PR has not really been our forerunner. I don't know how readily people are going to be like, oh, yes. Oh, unless he starts, killing people on the Prime Material. But he doesn't seem like the type. I could be wrong on that front, but it's hard to tell at times.
Also, another general rule from adventuring. You guys dropped giant rock bodies, on something.
Yep. We can't... That's yeah.
And we're just flying away.
I understand. It is going to double our time going back. I don't.
prove it was us.
Collateral damage happens.
No, Garagak, do not begin to have that mentality because collateral damage could be the entire world in what we're dealing with right now.
If that's what it takes to save it.
I guess, but I don't really want to be vilified for this sort of thing if it can be processed out.
Who's going to be
I-
left to vilify you if they're all dead?
You guys are all
Yeah.
you're
It's kind of a
literally the
win-win.
one who just
Yeah, we
said
can't lose.
minimize collateral damage, and now you're on his side about collateral damage.
I'm just saying, like, you willingly chose not to do it. I just said it was good courtesy. I never said that it's not like an option.
You guys hear
Also, like, that was a lot of food.
you guys hear broadcast over the ye old radio station. It's like, freak lightning storm kills 2 rocks, kills an entire city worth of individuals. Who's to blame? Who's to say? More next week.
That's probably unrelated.
Lunch is ready.
Who set up a ye olde magic radio in our boat?
He's here.
I really like Gum Gum.
He is an endearing little rascal. Everyone,
You are definitely the leader of this group. I like it.
am I? I have no
Huh?
control here.
I'm talking about Gum Gum.
Oh, okay, yep.
I mean, from the stories that he was telling me, it literally took all of you to kill him.
Everyone, just go get food, please.
Boom.
Gum Gum, no! We're not under attack.
I'm gonna give him a high five. He is
I'm
very
going to die.
entertaining.
You're all going to give me a heart attack, and I am going to die.
So you all gather for lunch. Anik has prepared yet another glorious meal for you all. And for the rest of the afternoon, you will be traveling and you will have some downtime.
How many hours of downtime do we think we have?
Probably about 12.
Excellent.
Yeah,
So,
it's probably about noon. You guys are probably going to be pulling up like right about midnight.
I'm gonna drop actually I want to talk to Garagak first. How would you like if maybe Mr. Mutton could talk to us?
Oh, that'd be awesome. All he does is scream at me.
Yeah. I mean, he might still scream at you and he might just talk to you and just not stop talking like, other people have done. But, it's a possibility. There's a thing I can do and I could do it today.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
But I want to make sure he maybe he not okay with it. So I'm going to talk to him first.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast speak to animals.
I'll set Mr.
Hey.
Mutton down.
You can't speak with animals.
Hey there, Mr. Martin.
Greetings and salutations, sir. How may I be of assistance?
Well, that's a very pleasant surprise. I was
What on
wondering-
earth do you mean? Is this not what my neighing sounds like? My bawing, if you will.
Nah, the only reason I can understand you is because I use the magic, the mana, to talk to you.
Magic is such a gift, truly
It
and
is.
obvious. It is just the greatest.
There's a thing I can do with it. And then you would be able to talk to everybody. They would be
Really?
able to understand you.
Well, that would be interesting.
Is that something you might like to do?
Oh, I think that would be lovely. Yes.
I think this will be a good thing. We're gonna need to spend a lot of time together, like 8 hours.
8 hours. I think I can manage that. I'll pencil you into my schedule, if you will. Yes. Good.
Delightful. All right, I finish up with the food and then we go find someplace quiet and we do this.
Glorious. Garagak, this whole time you'd say, "Blah, blah, blah, blah."
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so you guys spend the rest of the day with Mr. Muttons.
I cast
And,
Awaken.
Yeah. We'll get back to you guys at the end of the day
Oh.
when everybody reconvenes a little. As far as Lysander and Ileana go, what do you guys want to do with your afternoon?
I honestly figured I'd spend most of it on deck trying to put together the remains of what I am having to do as this job.
Okay.
Just kind of
And-
like figuring, like getting the lay of the ship and probably hanging out with Ileana if she is navigating, because Anouk is sheeping.
No, that's
Probably
fine.
get a
I mean-
surveil of what that is and how to do that.
Yeah, you guys don't always have to have, full like give me 11 hours of plot. Like it's fine. You're on the deck learning your job, learning how to do it. Ileana, what are you doing for these several hours?
I'm on the deck, but remember how I made those rope harnesses thingies? I want to make like a really, really big one, and just kind of like put it in the middle and just jump off the front and just swing to the back, and then the back, and then make a little rope swing.
You want to make a giant rope swing? Okay. Roll me a dexterity check for tying the knots correctly. 22. Yeah, you tie some things together, and you're extremely confident. You just made a giant rope swing.
And I try it. I take the rope, and I go to the jump, I jump off, and I just
Lysander standing at this, like, captain's wheel of the ship, looking out. You see Eliana, like, grab a rope, turn around, wave, and then sprint and jump off the edge of the boat.
Honestly, at this point, after 6 months, I trust her.
You it swings and it pulls you all the way back up, and you get the momentum that carries you, and you land back on the other end of the ship.
Kind of look
Yay.
over. Hey, it worked!
I do it again.
All right.
Is this what you do with your afternoon? Is play on the rope swing?
Pretty much, yeah.
Perfect.
Actually, I would see if I could reach out to Olan, because we did say we were doing that.
Okay. Yeah, you reach in the sending stone. He goes, Zykor, I swear to fucking God, if
Hi,
this is not
Olan.
a. Oh, hi. Hey.
Did Zykor harass
Hi.
you yesterday?
No, everything's fine. How are you? You okay? Is everything good?
Not really. But like my normal level of like frazzled, not okay. Not like everything is falling apart, not okay.
Hmm. I'm sorry to hear that.
These guys are a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry to call for like businessy things.
No, it's okay. It's okay. What's up?
Do you know a high level paladin of Bahamut?
Personally, no, but I know where I could meet one. Why? What's up?
Promise you won't get mad?
Okay.
We have a second level of hell devil living on our boat. His name is BB.
You hear a where?
He's finding
He's
my
just standing right behind you.
Hello. He's nice.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Ileana, can you stop swinging for like a minute? I'm going to show Olan the beast hole.
I'll land and stop and come up. Oh, hi, Olan. How are you?
Hi, Leon. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You see my rope swing?
I did. That's amazing.
Do you want to try?
When I'm done, possibly killing a devil.
Okay.
Shall we?
Wait, what?
I'm going to try and smooth this over and like lead him below deck.
I'll follow.
I'm gonna go
So,
with
like
it because I'm
somebody keep it. Gum navigates. Don't
On
blow
it!
things up.
Oh, I'm on it still.
Tell us if you need to blow things up, and then we'll probably figure it out from there.
Okay.
All right, lead Olan below deck. It's like, so this is a weird door in the back of our boat. Typically, one would think opens to
It's-
the outside.
It's an arcane prison.
Yeah, it's an arcane. I don't.
Was
Apparently, we were given a boat with an arcane prison in it, and they kind of push it open. And this is BB's mansion. We let him out because he seemed fine. He's a devil who only kills other devils.
He just kind of puts his finger on your lips. Shh. Shh, shh, shh.
Yeah, he was really nice. Look, this is my remote
Same
this
for just
way.
finger also on your lips. Just
I just kind
give
of look
me
at
a
him like,
moment.
I told you last night that there was a devil down here and they were going to talk to it.
I did not listen to words you said, Zykor, because you annoyed me at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
It was 8 o'clock. I looked back on my notes and I said I talked to you after my sleep. Thank you.
Does not change the fact that I was not awake and you are annoying me. Now, I'm going to wrap my head around this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to walk you through this as logically as possible. You
Mm-hmm.
found this doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of reaching out to anyone who would have definitely known for sure what it was, someone who was extremely gifted in the world of magic, who's been alive for thousands of years, who could probably tell you exactly what the fuck this was, you opened it.
Yeah.
And after you opened it, let me. I just want to make sure I have all the details here. After you opened it, you lit it up,
Mm-hmm.
and then the thing that was inside, you let come out here to break the seal on the door.
Yes.
So something that was imprisoned for, he kind of like looks at the runes, 4,176 years is now just gone.
He comes back.
He hasn't come back yet, so he hadn't lied to us.
Well, that's
I know devils can speak like in weird truth circles, and you are making me feel bad about these choices that I should have felt bad about in the middle of it. I understand this now.
you could have just asked.
I know.
You could have reached out. I could have come and helped. I could have come and looked.
Been bugging you too much.
Did you talk to Zexum?
Not. That is a valid. Yep, we did not. I understand we fucked up.
Oh, well, we don't know that yet.
He seemed
Just-
fine.
You think everyone seems fine. You trusted Dandelion for months. You're amazing, but you're so stupid sometimes.
I know.
Just like-
They probably won't tell you, but he's currently hunting what they're assuming is her brother.
Yeah, they're
The thing they let out.
apparently okay. The things that we were told in circles, and some of this we do have confirmed from, well, some sort of timeline vaguely confirmed from the Partos. As we had mentioned a bit previously, my brother is working with Xerxes. Apparently, somebody who I feel like this means he was lying to me, but devils can't lie. He had a contract 4,000 years ago before he was imprisoned,
Not a contract.
or a job he was doing. Thank you, Zykor. Valid correction. A job he was currently doing, a mission he was currently on, to hunt down someone who looked vaguely like me with shorter cropped hair, who was trying to steal soul energy from devils and climb up the ladder really quickly. That sounds a lot like Dianthus. So we think there's a lot to unpack there. I have not even begun to unpack it yet. If my brother is 4,000 years old, not my brother, some devil, something, I don't know. He said he would go get Dianthus, and if we get the high-level paladin of Bahamut, we can make this a prison for Dianthus and interrogate him so we don't have to kill my brother. Saying it all out loud, it sounds way too good to be true.
The chosen ones.
Hey, Olan.
Mm-hmm.
Giselle showed me how to stretch time. Do you know of any magics that can, like, send someone back in time?
Mm-hmm.
Please
How
just yell at
common
me
is that?
now.
Extremely uncommon.
Are we in trouble?
Well, that depends on what happens next, Ileana. Okay.
Just please go ahead
Okay.
and yell at me. It'll make me feel better than
I'm
the
not gonna
silence
yell.
thing you do.
I'm not going to yell. I'm not a yeller. I don't yell.
Yes, I know.
What I am going to say is that Ileana is the most capable magic user on this ship as far as arcane arts, well, of your group. And Ileana likely had no idea what this was. The paladins that made this have been dead for millennia.
Unless they're elves. Continue. I'm sorry.
If you put your brother in the box, no one who willed him to be in the box can break that seal.
So he'd be permanently stuck in the box. Worse than death. Okay. I mean,
But I'm assuming this is just supposed to be this was just an idea.
we don't have the paladins. We haven't reconfigured the box yet. So we have another loose end to tie, but my brother won't be locked in this box that isn't a box yet.
So you need me to find you a paladin of Bahamut to try and reconfigure the box. That's what this is? That's what this was?
Yes. Or I guess now maybe a paladin of Bahamut to relock up BB. He seemed fine. Everyone agreed.
I'm on board with not locking him back up.
Why don't we make that plan A with a solid plan B of if it turns out that BB is not quite the stand-up guy you believe him to be.
Yeah, if BB is a bastard, I'm content locking him back up. Preferably not in our boat, but somewhere.
Okay. I was going to say we murder him.
That's also fine. Yeah, he's just like a second level devil of
incredibly
hell.
Powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a lot, so it would maybe be easier to lock him up. I don't know which one's harder. I'm not used to devils. The most we had was Ivan. And he was only half.
I'm going to go look for paladins of Bahamut.
I'm sorry.
Talk to someone next time.
Yes, I understand.
Just ask anybody who knows what it is before you open random shit, okay? Especially if it's random shit on your own, home base.
You trusted the dragon man who gave us a boat.
I did trust the dragon man that gave you a boat. I'm sure the dragon man probably didn't know this door was here.
That's another thing to not know. We found this day one.
Right. You know how long dragons live?
It probably was around before the door was made. This is a very old boat. Or a very new boat, and he just, flew it off the lot and never checked. No, it's an old boat. The door had to be there for 4,000 years. It's been a long day. Zexy made me dodge birds, and then we came down here. I probably have some form of brain damage. I'm not very good at dodging yet.
You'll get there. Just kind of pats your cheek. Eliana, I'm giving you a job.
Okay.
Anytime Lysander's about to do something stupid, call me.
To be fair, Tapartos was the first one to suggest letting him out.
That's it.
I'm just saying it's
A
not all of them.
rephrase. The next time someone is about to do something stupid, at least ask Zexum first.
Okay. Okay.
I was going to ask why you trusted Ileana with that, but then I released the devil onto the world, so that's fair.
Don't take... What are you saying, you? Literally group consensus.
Yes, we all agreed, but I'm captain. It's kind of my job to... I'm sorry. I'm sorry if we made a bigger mess. We're already dealing with Xerxes.
It's fine. I gave it to Ileana because of the four of you standing here. Ileana's the one that I trust to actually contact me.
I got you. Where's Olan sending song? Can I have it?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll just pocket it.
Did you at least get BB's real name?
You said it was too hard to pronounce, and we couldn't pronounce it if we got it.
Kind of.
Yeah, I thought it was good too. I thought I read somewhere in the book that names are important with
Then why didn't you say anything, Ileana?
He seemed cool.
Is there any
I
way
didn't
to
say
find
anything,
any
you guys
sort
seemed like you didn't want my input.
I literally agreed with half the things you said. Is there any way to find any research or mythos about this 4,000-year locked away devil?
Possibly. Do you want me to start doing that too?
You probably have someone in the library you could put on that so it's not directly on you.
I will put Teton on it. We'll just add it to his list. We'll just add it to his list.
We also nope, not gonna bring that up.
No,
That's
what's
just-
up? No, please. Pile it on.
This
What
is
else?
smaller. We were attacked by rocks. We flung ourselves off the boat a whole lot. I almost plummeted to the earth, but we lightning struck somewhere. And so did
That
3
was
rock
you?
bodies. It was us. Did we actually kill a town, or was that Gum Gum?
Does Gum Gum throw lightning from the sky?
No, but there's some weird arcane radio, and I thought he was playing a prank.
No, that's just
We didn't
that's
have.
Faerun News Radio. It's FNR. You never heard of that before?
I grew up in the forest, dear.
Is that my fault?
No, it's just it's explaining why. Yes, that was us.
Okay, I'll clean that up too. Now, as much as I love and respect every single one of you, I now have a very busy day. So,
I'm sorry.
I'm going to go. Wish Anuk and Garagak my bestest.
They're awakening a sheep.
Huh.
The least of our problems, honestly.
I
Oh,
Just
he
hear
is
like faintly yelling down the hall, "Chaos sheep!"
we did get him, we did, yeah, I was going to follow up that we did get him from the realm of chaos.
Oh, good.
It's just a sheep.
Okay, I'm going to go. Okay, bye. And just like opens the portal and
Bye.
just walks out.
Oh,
I
th-
am audibly and painfully laughing on the floor right now. As everything just settles in that this was just a casual fucking day for this group.
I spent 6 months trying to make him think I was cool. That's all gone now.
I mean, in your defense, I did tell him that there was a devil and you were going to talk to it and it was locked in the ship. But as he said, he didn't care what I said. So,
That's why
Yeah.
Ileana now has the sending stone and is going to be the one to contact Olan anytime we. Are you emotionally prepared to be our moral compass or logic compass at least?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good.
You do scoop dead bodies into bags, but you have your reasons, so.
Yeah, I can use them for like my spells and stuff.
Again, spent 6 months with Ileana. This is entirely normal to Lysander now.
Coda, you got to say that shit out loud, bro. You can't just type it in the
Well,
Zoom
I'm not in the
chat.
room, right?
No, but that was still too good to fucking. For those at home that don't see the Zoom chat bubbles when they pop up, Coda just put in the chat to just search BB's house through the trash cans because there might be like a bill or some mail on it that has his name on it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was in reference to BB. I thought that was Mr. Muttons.
No, that's how we figure out his name.
Well, if there's Faerun News Radio, maybe he got an electric bill.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
6 months trying to make him think I was cool. All out the fucking window because I released. We decided to let BB out into the. We are just perpetually stepping in it, aren't we?
Lysander, I think you're cool.
Thank you, Ileana.
Have a hug.
Yes, of course.
That was really scary. I thought Olan was gonna yell at us.
Yeah, honestly probably the most mad I've seen him in a while, and I expected to be screamed at, but no, he likes to do that weird silent treatment thing and talk to you very calmly. That's when you know he's pissed.
Yeah. It'll
I
be
saw
okay.
him, yeah, do that to a guard once. Haven't seen that guard since.
Oh.
I'm assuming he just got put on some weird duty in a different land, but who knows? He probably can't fire us. We're important or something.
Yeah, we're the chosen
to
ones.
you, and then you get fucking murdered.
Or just sent to the fucking spine of the world for watch duty. In your summer best.
you know,
So,
this
Oh,
is a
sorry.
lot to fucking take in. You guys are fucking crazy.
I-
This was a normal day for you.
Yeah.
This was a little more eventful than normal. We tend to not have an airship, and we tend to not have a devil in the door, but it's parallel to normal, yes.
Yeah, it's kind of mild.
I mean, you spent like what, a week to 2 weeks in the Chaos Realm?
Yeah, and that's where we got Mr. Muttons, and we also spoke to a man named Lion Dandy, who is the traveler, but weird and twisted and chaosy because he's a simulacrum and he speaks only in rhymes. They brought their friends back.
I turned into a cartoon.
Asmodeus and company are trying to kill you.
Mhm.
Literally company.
Oh, one of our previous party members actually worked for this organization called the Temp Clan that reports to Asmodeus. So yeah,
Oh, they do?
they did. I mean, the Temp Clan does, but they're past tense. Temp Clan is not.
Oh, good thing no one I know joined them.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend. It seems like it's a scam, first of all, and second of all, they work for the Devils.
I mean, literally first time you heard it, pyramid scheme, but like people sign up for it, like especially when they go after, impressionable kids that, are orphans.
Yeah, I think they tend to get orphans.
About this time, Anuk, your spell ends. You fully cast the awakening spell on Mr. Muttons, who looks up at you and out loud goes, "Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. This'll be a hoot.
Shall we go inform the others of my new awakened state? I am eager for conversation.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Could you do me a favor?
What would you like me to do?
I desire a bow tie.
I think we can make something happen.
Wonderful. Maybe some nice little shoes.
Let's see what we can do.
Yeah,
Excellent.
bow tie and little sheep booties.
Turns, trots towards the door, looks and goes, could you possibly, I can't reach the handle for the, thank you. Flops out of the room. You guys standing here having this conversation, walking up to all of you. You see Mr. Mutton, head held high, briskly trotting in your direction.
Hello?
Greetings, friends.
Okay.
I am Mr. Muttons.
Have you just accepted that name? Did you have a previous name?
My previous name was Shithead.
Oh,
I prefer Mr. Muttons.
okay.
It offers me the opportunity when someone calls me Muttons to go, that's Mr. Muttons to you. And I am quite intrigued by this.
Gargak, why is your sheep talking?
He's awakened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, honestly, Olan's very upset that we released BB. So
Mainly because you didn't call him first.
Why is he mad about it?
because BB's probably a bad guy, wouldn't give us his true name. Devil's true names hold power. Probably was going to lock my brother in a box for millennia and then escape and do whatever weird bidding he wanted to do. So
Did you check his
maybe-
trash?
no, no.
Do
Do
you
you,
wanna
Mr.
go
Muttons,
into
want to
his
go
room?
sift his house?
Yeah.
If
I'm
you
not
want to
going
go
to
into
his
his room, you can do that. I'm not.
Oh, we should probably go into his room.
That is literally the one thing he said not to do. And do you think you can kill a second level demon by yourself?
No, I'm just saying
Or
that
devil?
that might be a thing we keep close to our chest if we need to find some weird true name demon or devil binding shenanigans. It might be in regard to the room. We won't go in there right now though because I've already been stern talked to too much today.
Did you check his towels? Could be embroidered.
I hadn't gone to his mysterious mansion bathroom.
Yeah. His name could be anywhere.
To be honest, I kind of don't want to go in there.
I
At
mean,
all.
the mysterious mansion bathroom is probably, better and cleaner than the one on the ship.
Today's got to be day.
I shall check the mystery mansion bathroom. And just trots through the door.
Can the sheep breathe?
I can do anything.
Good for you.
Plots forward.
Oh yeah, I think we need to find a bow tie because bow ties are cool.
And some booties.
Oh yeah.
They have tinfoil stuff, right?
We
Didn't
do.
they have the paint thing?
Oh
molds
yeah, they
of
do have the
pigments?
magic paints.
Can
we
just
could paint him
them
a little bow tie?
Yeah.
And shoes.
And shoes,
shoes.
yeah.
You guys hear a light knocking at. All right. I cannot do one thing. I have found my limitations.
Can we paint him like a little door grabber?
Someone come open the door. I require assistance.
Wait, did Tempard have boots of
Please.
flying?
We are not making the sheep fly. Get, go open the door for your pet sheep. He is your responsibility now. You have to make sure he goes on the walks.
It's his one weakness.
He's smart now. The sheep, he's not a pet. He's a friend.
Yeah.
Well, he is your friend and you are responsible for his actions. Go open the door into the devil mansion and watch the sheep.
Okay, but get those boots of flying, and then I'll take off
what
and
did
go
Did
open the door.
Tempard have boots of flying? I thought they had a broom of flying.
Tempard had a broom of flying.
Ah, that's what it
But
was.
you could absolutely put Mr. Muttons on the broom of flying. In the words of the referee from Celebrity Deathmatch, a poll for the ages. Yeah.
Let's get it on.
I'll allow it. Oh man.
I'll go open the door for
That
Mr.
was a poll.
He looks up at you. Thank you, Father. Walks in,
No problem, friend.
kind of like nudges it shut with his booty as he walks in.
Lysander just sits down, puts his head in his hands, just in the like storage room, just like
Oh, hey, Lysander.
yes.
Just wait until I can do that to Princess Pony.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look at Lysander, and I'm gonna look at Anook again. Normal day.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And I go walking out to the top of the deck.
Make sure Gum Gum doesn't blow up anything.
Gum Gum, blow shit up, please.
No.
Let's find something to shoot at.
I'm
I
gonna
quit.
go up on deck and supervise.
I quit. I quit. I can't be captain. I can't be leader. I cannot be a chosen one. I quit. I'm going to retire, live in the
You can't-
wilderness with my family, away from my family because now there's a target on my. I'm going to become a hermit.
So you all spend a few hours, the remaining parts of your trip. Some of you giving Gum Gum aiming lessons on the ballistas and cannons. Some of you supervising. Some of you pondering your own existence yet again. Some of you helping your sheep open doors.
I kind of want to turn into a dog and see if I can't catch a scent and find this dude's name.
A name scent? Coda.
Oh no,
mean-
like think about it. All right, big brain plan. I turn into a dog. I sniff under the door of his room, not going in it. Catch a whiff of his scent, and then I search the house for anything he's touched. Piece of mail.
Okay, Coda. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. You're in a wild shape.
Yep.
Roll me a perception check as a dog.
Let's go.
You're using smell, so you should have advantage.
Okay, 15.
You smell sulfur. And a lot of it.
Okay.
Are you gonna try to follow that scent to other parts of this home?
Yep.
Roll another perception check.
Let's go. Yo, I'm gonna net 20 that. I want to see what happens here.
TM inspiration.
I mean, we solving a puzzle?
Fucking
I got a good feeling about this.
dear God. Oh my God. Hold on.
I'm gonna get that name.
Coda, roll a d6.
Let's go.
You find a bank statement with his current account balance.
And
It
with
have his name on it.
4,000 years of interest, man, we're rich.
Coda.
Yeah.
You follow the scent, and it takes you back down into the main hall where all of the like trophies are. And you follow them all around the room, and there's not really a place that this scent is not present. It is his home. He's been around the whole place. But as you're sniffing around, you're trying to pick up the scent. You notice that there is, at the back of the room, kind of behind one of the spiral staircases, there is a single plaque with no skull and no weapon. The plaque reads, "The last kill I'll have to make." And written underneath that, you see the name Anthofel. Anthofel. That's what you get.
Okay.
We don't know what this is, or
I'll de-wild shape. And I'll go inform Lysander of the name I found.
on just a plaque that says the last kill I have to make.
Yep.
This is a rather dark BB if he is assuming he is the last kill he has to make. But that is something we can... Ileana, will you pass that on to Olan? We don't know if it's useful, but we found a name.
Yeah, I'll send a quick message through the sending stone to Olan saying, hey, we found the name Anthofel. We don't know the significance of it yet.
It said the last kill I have to make.
It says the last kill I have to make.
Okay. There's just a pause. Gets back. Tecton says he's going to start working on it. He'll look up the specific name. I've made this a pseudo priority over finding Dandelion's true location because this seems much more currently relevant.
Are you trying to yell through the sending stone? Because I don't think Lysander can hear you.
I am merely venting my frustration.
I'm sorry, Olan.
It's okay. Ileana, I don't blame you. I don't blame any of you. I just wish there would be a little more forethought before you guys did the things you do sometimes.
No, I'm only good for 3 thought.
And as you're walking back, you hear a flush, and because I've just assumed you've been kind of hovering around the party, you see Garagak has now turned back and has informed Lysander, and I assume you came back for Mr. Muttons, who cannot open doors. And as the door opens, you see Mr. Muttons come plodding out, holding his head very high, and he turns to Garagak and goes, "Thank you, Father." Keeps walking.
I have a thing that Anouk is going to be doing.
Okay, what's up?
In the time that he's supervising up there, he's also going around the ship and breaking small holes in the door, like a pet door, so that the Mr. Muttons doesn't have to open doors. Just walks through.
Love it.
Little leather flaps, so that way it's...
I've also taught Gum Gum how to shoot things better.
Yeah.
Because we left Gum Gum in charge of the boat.
Yep.
Lysander has decided to become a hermit. Just quit. Go live in the woods. Away from his family.
Coda, make sure you
Don't
mark
blame
off
him.
3 cannonballs from your inventory.
Oh, yeah.
I
Excuse
said,
me?
don't shoot that. I would run up to Dak and be like, stop letting him shoot things.
We're working on our aim.
We have limited supplies.
We can get more.
There are also towns below us.
You said that wasn't a problem.
I didn't.
Gum-Gum's kind of standing next to Zykor at a ballista.
Gum Gum,
Kind of looks at you.
Gum-Gum.
The bloated ballista looks at you.
please don't.
There's a brief pause. You hear off the distance. Oh dear God!
Gum Gum.
The captain's power is absolute.
I hold out a fist bump.
This is only absolute if the crew decides to follow.
He's
I
got
thought Bartos was the captain.
No!
really good. I thought
I
we
stopped-
also put Tapartos as the captain, and Lysander was the first mate or whatever, like the
Oh,
other
he-
captain.
Determined it was backwards.
I'll be
You
honest.
said-
I stopped listening when you said Gum Gum's in charge of the guns.
Fair. Gum Gum, Lysander is the captain. Tapartos is the first mate, and as far as he knows, can still tell you what to do, and Tapartos says, stop it. Please.
Lysander, I'm deeply sorry. I honestly forgot that you were the captain and not Tapartos. That's why I blatantly ignored your orders. I will do better in the future.
Also, we found out that we definitely dropped lightning rock bodies on a town through
Yeah,
radio
we definitely killed a town. We heard it on Faerun News Radio. The rocks fell. That was us. Olan's very upset with us.
Which one of you got lightning powers?
Geragek, it was your javelins.
That was the javelin of 1,000 screams.
It what you do not. I have adventures on telling if you're lying. Do not lie to me.
I found it. It was a gift from Mom.
I'm sorry.
I tie myself into one of Ileana's little harnesses and just jump over the side and just hang there for a little bit.
Garagak,
Need
who
a moment
spent
of
6
peace.
months going over the grief of knocking his teammates unconscious, feels no qualms about blowing up a small town.
I don't know them.
Oh my god!
Just
Absolute
hanging
fair.
from the bottom of the boat, just staring into the distance. There's probably sun setting at this point. It's probably very pretty.
Yeah, you get to see a beautiful sunset, and as you do, you find yourself hovering over the entrance to the Temple of the Eye of the Allfather.
We're here.
Okay, well, nobody lives up here, right?
Killed anybody else on the way?
Probably. He's a pretty good shot.
I would clamber my way back up. Please stop. Can we? Anouk,
We did
can
stop.
you land.
I'll stop the boat and bring it down.
We did.
I may
stop.
not, hit the ground, but bring
Okay,
it down
keep it-
enough that
Yeah, so you guys can get off and all that jazz.
Why are we talking to Harshnag? Might know where the worm caves are. Is that why we decided
Yep.
to be here? Okay.
Because he is from this area.
Yep.
You guys get there. I realize this is going to be the episode where Alex has to remember NPC voices he never thought he'd have to use again. At least not for a long while before the episode's released, where you could go back and listen to those voices again and see what they were. This is the new canon voice. Don't at me in the comments. Or do, because comments are good for the show. Thanks. Do that.
Add us in the comments. Let us know how we'll fuck up next time.
That's right. No, so you guys land and you start heading into the entrance and you see Harshnag's ghost kind of guiding a spider who is dragging corpses out of the temple.
Reginald.
Reginald.
Oh, hi! Hey!
Reginald, it's
You
good to
forgot
see you.
me! Yeah, I was just here. Yep.
We would never forget
Oh.
you.
his mom is gonna be ticked
You
at
left
us.
me behind and you all teleported.
It was not a conscious decision, to say the least.
You guys just left all these dead guys here and everything.
Oh, I can
Sorry.
take those.
Okay.
I kind of look at Lysander.
What?
I point at it.
Yeah, it's
Leaving dead
Reginald.
bodies.
Oh,
No,
Zykor,
no, no,
this
no.
is Reginald. He is the pronoun spider.
Oh,
Or they are.
He is.
He
is. Yeah.
Nice,
Yes.
nice to meet the totally awesome Spider-Man. But I'm more pointing to the dead bodies and you
No,
leaving
they
them there.
were.
They
they
were
were already dead.
barbarians.
They
No,
invaded
they were
the
bad guys.
They
No,
invaded
no,
the
no, no. I'm not saying that they're dead. You left them.
You're still on as a provision. I can leave you here as well at any time.
We really can.
Uh-huh.
But
Still doesn't change the fact that what I've said apparently hits a little too hard from the truth.
We did. They were. We
they
were
tried to
dealing
kill us.
with
No.
They have been here for like 6. They've been.
He
How
got
have we
a
not
point.
cleaned them
We
up?
packed it in. We didn't pack it out.
How-
Yeah.
That's
I'm
not
not
very
s-
ecological of us.
It's
I'm
been
not
like
saying
6
right,
bad
that's
on
on
you
us.
for killing him.
We tried to eat them, but we got really full.
I got yelled at for eating the one. Yeah.
Didn't yell it.
It's like, I'm not yelling at you for killing them. I'm yelling at you for leaving dead bodies everywhere. Olan got mad at you for leaving dead bodies everywhere because it dropped on a town with a lightning strike.
We
Our
did
snow-
What do you want?
Harshnag's
to do with
ghost
dead
is just
bodies?
watching all of this go back and he goes, I see the infighting has not gotten better.
It's,
Hello, Harshnag.
You're new. Who are you?
That's
Me?
Zykor.
Yeah, you.
I don't know. Who are
That-
you?
That is Zykor. He's the new pain in our side. This is Harshnag, our giant friend, who is now the spirit of the Temple of. I don't know what your now title is.
That's me. Spirit of the Temple of the Eye of the Allfather. It's long. You can just call me Harshnag.
Okay. Well, that's actually really cool.
Thanks.
There, I point to Lysander. He is currently mad at me for pointing out very simple things that are kind of like commonplace. And they got yelled at from their friend Olan for the same thing. But when I said it, it was a bad thing.
Well, I am not going to yell at Olan. He could beat me up. Well,
Could
he
beat
would
all
make
of us
me
up.
beat me up.
I don't think he beats anybody up. I think he just teleports you and you can't do anything about it.
Guys, I miss Tumult.
Is he dead?
No, he's hunting
No.
dragons, so he might be.
Do you want
Oh.
a sending stone? Because Departos gave me that one too.
No,
As far as we know, he's still alive. Off.
This young one is a lot. He's
Uh,
an up and comer, lot of attitude. You're probably older than me in numbers. It's fine. We can play this out. He's a reliable add to our team, but he has given me nothing but grief since he started.
so
But he's not been wrong.
yeah, I'm with.
Arshnak, do you know where the worm caves are? Great worm caves. We're looking for giant relics.
Yeah, it's where these guys came from.
The bodies?
It's a
Oh.
cave about 40 miles that direction.
Well, that's
Is
what we came
that
here
you came all the way here to ask me that question?
for. We really needed to know like where it was. We didn't really have time to just kind of look around for it.
You didn't have
They
a
don't.
map?
Not
Not
with
the
that
detailed
location
one.
on it.
Oh,
Well, a lot of the other stuff was loosely marked as like this is the approximate location of these things. And we thought if this was literally right here, you would know the area since you're from here, and then we could just go there.
fair. That's about 40 miles east of here. Ileana, you're just taking these bodies?
Yeah.
Shoving them in a bag.
Okay. So you start shoving in a bag. All their stuff is still there. Like the shaman staff is there. The stone axe is there. You're just taking all. Are you just taking all of it, or are you just the bodies?
Just the bodies and
Okay.
like stuff that I guess I could arm them with, but like nothing beyond. Like I guess daggers or like bows or whatever.
So just like the basic stuff. Nothing heavy. Nothing crazy. Go.
Yeah. Like the goal is to get as much stuff that I need while leaving the rest of the stuff for like weight purposes. You know.
Honestly, I'm surprised these bodies are still here after 6 months. It took them a
It's
while
been
to clean
air.
up.
It's
Like,
just skeletons right now. Like
Yeah.
there's no discernible features on any of them. It's just their gear that is still there.
I just like that at this point where we have finally gotten here, like Reginald and Harshnag are just now like carrying stuff around to clean up.
Well, Harshnag is a ghost. He couldn't.
Okay, fine. Harshnag has
Reginald-
tasked Reginald to do so.
Reginald spent 6 months looking for you guys.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, buddy.
Well, we have an airship now. He can come with
I could go on the boat.
if you want to.
Oh yeah, come
Your
on, I
mother
show you.
says okay.
Well, fuck my mom. I'm going on the boat. Yay! Goes and climbs up, and you see standing at the top of the ladder, looking down at this spider. There's only room for one pet on this boat.
Mr. Mutton, you're not a pet.
Neither is he.
I will be the cutest animal.
Has Mr. Mutton not seen Princess Pony and Awesome?
I am better than them. They are mounts, noble warriors.
Can we talk about what has happened, Mr. Mutton?
I feel
yeah,
like
we
he
need
is-
to talk about this because I can do that for Princess Pony too.
Wait, what?
Ah, yeah.
Anouk, well, do you want to take the cool stuff to sell in your shop later, or for us to sell for gold? Because we are very broke. You want to take the cool things while
Yeah, we
Ileana
take
takes the
this.
skeletons?
We'll take the things and we can redistribute that and make maybe a couple of coins off of it. Yeah.
Great.
So
I
you
don't
guys,
think-
are you guys just taking all of it? Are you looking for anything specific? Are you
Well, what is left?
basics aside? There is like the shaman staff, the great axe that the like main like dude that rushed you guys had.
Did we ever check if those were magical items?
Nope.
That's detect magic while I'm going through this stuff. Got anything magical?
Okay. The shaman staff and the great axe both flash.
Okay. Okay.
If you go back and like listen to that episode too,
Uh-huh.
it's like guys, there's this massive axe made entirely of stone laying on the ground, just like really wicked looking shaman staff, and then you guys are just like onwards for puzzles. It's like
I walk back to the boat and just kind of throw one of my daggers up and teleport to it back onto the deck of the ship and be like, yeah, sure, you guys left tons of just fucking magical items and gold sitting in the temple of a giant king, and you just left it there after you killed them.
to be
We
fair,
can
they
fire
didn't-
you very easily.
and they definitely don't need it. Like
We don't.
At the time, they didn't need the gold, but like,
no, they
now
didn't
you
need
need
any
to
of
go.
it. I fucking need any of it.
It never
But
hurts
now-
to have a constant income of gold for adventuring parties.
We have a constant income of gold for our adventuring party.
We
we
don't.
could-
His name is Anouk.
Well, if we collected it then,
He doesn't have
we
gold that
wouldn't
comes
have it
in.
now.
I mean, we got an airship without really doing much. I think we're okay for it
We'll
now.
take this since we're
You-
here. We'll bring Reginald. Harshnag, lovely to see you. I hope everything's going as smooth as it can be. You'll be seeing us intermittently as we come back with artifacts. Clean
Your
out
mom
your
not
lovely
mad at us,
temple.
is she?
My mom?
Yeah.
She seemed annoyed that I was still here.
Oh boy. I think we avoid that for now.
That's probably
We'll-
for the best.
Take
Yeah,
you with us, and hopefully she will lose the annoyance.
She'll hopefully forgive us for it.
Harshnag, let's see you guys. Well, it's good to see you, my friends. I appreciate the visit.
Thank you for the information. You know,
course.
that's very helpful. And
If you
we'll
want
clean
to,
this mess up.
say if you'd like to rest for the evening in the temple, you are welcome. But it appears you have your own lodgings. That's
Thank
new.
you kindly.
Nice
It's
ship.
very new. Well,
Yeah.
it's new to us. I think it's like 4,000 years old.
It looks it, but in a
Had-
good way. You know.
Had a demon door in it, or a devil door,
How do you know it was a devil door?
because the
Can
devil
we
inside was
not-
talking to us.
Go around telling everyone of our biggest folly thus far.
You.
I didn't think it was a
You-
folly. I thought we did some good stuff. We gonna get some information.
I would have opened that door. Like I would have done it. So
Thank you, Harshnag.
yeah.
Appreciated. That is
Yeah.
very validating for something that we are now questioning.
I'm sure it's fine. You guys are good judges of character for the most part. Like, you trusted me and you had no idea who I was. You trusted Reginald. You super didn't trust that lady in the webs, though.
No.
That's smart. They're bad guys. They're barbarians. That's what they murder people.
They didn't trust me either. They tried to make me fight one of them to the death.
You're on the
That's-
boat.
The boat is very close to the ground. He's also a giant.
I'm a ghost of a
ignore him.
giant. It's different. You guys exchange pleasantries with Harshnag. You gather these bodies, things like that, and you head towards the Great Worm Cavern.
We're gonna take a long rest before we go to
Yeah,
the Great
you
Worm Cavern.
rest overnight and you
Yeah.
get down there.
And while we're resting, Ileana, can you identify these magical items?
Yeah. Before the rest, can I talk to Mr. Martin?
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
I want to raise a skeleton, and I want to say, hey, Mr. Button, do you want this nifty little humanoid figure to carry you around? Open doors for you whenever you so want. Can I command the skeleton to listen to all verbal commands of Mr. Button?
He would just follow me. He would do my bidding, open my doors,
Yes.
carry me when I felt needed.
Yes.
Nothing would bring me greater pleasure.
This
Yeah.
sheep is gonna commit a war crime.
So happy.
Just,
My
Just make
stupid
sure.
gamer tag turned into our final, like, big bad evil guy.
Mr.
I
Mutton
hope.
is a war crime.
It's a chaos sheep.
Anyway,
Mr. Muttons now has a skeleton servant.
and
That's
then,
sweet.
yeah, can I identify the shaman staff and the great axe during the night?
You sure can. I'm double checking my own brain real quick on this.
Just out of curiosity, does Mr. Mutton's can you see purgatory in Mr. Mutton's eyes? Totally not a reference to anything. Just out of curiosity.
I don't even know what you're referencing, but I feel like it's going to get us sued. So, no.
Coda air high five. I don't care. Air high five.
That was a good one.
So you identify the stuff. Which are you doing first?
The great axe. Because I wrote it down first.
Okay. The axe is called Gert's Great Axe. I'm pretty sure it's Gert's Great Axe.
I mean, it pulled up something in 5e tools.
Yeah, Gert's Great Axe.
Okay, yeah, I see it on now.
And we just left that
Cool.
legendary item.
Chill. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the staff?
The staff is the Gulthias staff. Gulthias.
Was the axe shining Like, was it lit up whenever it was like outside of the temple?
It was not because no one was attuned to it.
Okay. I was wondering how that looked.
That's
Look
pretty
at
cool.
me. I give you guys the most an unlimited fucking gold fund to spend on whatever you guys want, and I still give you cool magic items. I'm a cool DM.
Yay!
So upon hitting the cavern, we will start with you guys entering next week in the Dice
Yay!
That Bind Us. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for all the support and love. Please do usual YouTube shit. Share the videos, comment on the videos, like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Do all that kind of stuff because it helps us out a ton and it lets more people get to experience the same thing you're experiencing when you watch us every week. I'll say it again at the end of the episode because we're recording. It's Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, mom figures, mom friends, dads doing mom jobs, all of you out there doing the amazing work that moms do. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. And we'll see you next Wednesday, okay?
Love you dearly. Bye bye.